Welcome back to Wyman and Bob, and right now on the Player Spotlight, brought to you by Three Tree Roofing, edge rusher and linebacker Boye Mafe. Boye, how you doing?
Doing good, doing good. Woke up, so, working on the next.
Tell us about that game, just in general. To me, it was kind of a weird game. I mean, you dominated them almost in every way, like time of possession and things like that. But what were your just general impressions of that game, and kind of what went right, what went wrong?
For the team, obviously we had, this, like you said, we dominated. We had the time of possession. We had the things. If you looked at the stats and the time, you would think that it was in our favor. But at the end of the day, things happen, and we always trust in each other. And the things that we take away from a game like that is the way that none of us flinched, the way that we stayed in it, no matter what the situation was, no matter what we were facing. As a whole, the team really just kind of stayed there and understood that we have each other's back, and no matter what the situation was, if it was offense, defense, special team, whoever was on the field, we were going to make the best of any situation.
Hey, what's kind of interesting to me, Boye, is the punch outs, and they have this Nate Landman kid on their defense that is just kind of like an expert at it. But and we had one of those with Kobe Bryant. But just have you tried to develop that part of your game? There's lots of things going on that I never would have thought to do, but that's certainly one of them. And tell us, like, how much do you guys work at that?
We consistently talk about it all the time. It's one of those things that we continually, coaches and practicing and all the things that we do. You got to find your opportunities in the game and when that can come up and when that can be a thing for you that can always, benefit for the team. Like you said, like exactly like Kobe Bryant. He's amazing at it. He has, for his career, he has a lot of them out. And I know for him, he's always conscious of it. Our coaches talk about it, seeing the ball, tackling through the ball, understanding those situations so that we can create these opportunities for us.
Hey, for you, Boye, where are you as far as your career and just development? What have you done this year that's different? Do you try to add something, like whether it's a pass rush move or a punch out or anything like that? What's been the thing that you've really worked on this year to add to your career?
For me, I felt as if I needed to add some versatility to my pass rush. So incorporating new moves, incorporating new situations, and understanding as a whole how to be better in the pass rush. Adding that into my game, and then ultimately just understanding ball more and more, figuring out how much more I can, meeting with the offensive guys to talk about their mindset with things and how they see it. And if we're in a certain situation, if we're in a certain front, what are they looking at so that I can use it to my advantage?
Who's a guy in that room that you rely on the most and gives you the best information?
In our room, or
in your defensive line room or your pass rusher room, defensive ends, guys like Uchenna. Yeah,
I'd say that probably Jaron Reed is a guy that I talk a lot of ball with. Leo, those guys kind of, especially they've been in the league for a long time, so they know a lot about ball. And with their experience and with all the things that they know about the game, obviously they have a lot to offer when it comes to learning and really talking the game of football.
Hey, this looks like it's kind of developing into a rivalry with the Rams, right? I mean, it's there was a lot of stuff being talked out on the field, guys going at it. I know Jay Reed was getting irritated over there on the sidelines. It's kind of fun, man. It's kind of fun having that. But I saw Jay Reed. I thought he was going to get thrown off the sidelines there, which I loved. I love that part of it, but it just seems like that's the Rams are kind of developing into that kind of an opponent.
Right now, obviously this season we wanted to start that series 1-0, but they came out and it's always going to be chippy. Anytime we play a division game, doesn't matter who it is, it's always going to be chippy, and those things they're going to happen. There's a lot of passion. Winning your division means a lot, so. For us, we take everything personal, and we always want to go out and put our best foot forward and find a way to, highlight that and show that. And, if someone comes over to our sideline, we're going to understand, and that's what the situation is.
Yeah. Hey, tell us about Mike Macdonald and some of the things that you've noticed about him. I've been talking a lot about how he sort of puts his stamp on this team, and how you guys travel and all kinds of things. But how much personal interaction do you have with Mike, and then some of the things that you've noticed about him? Putting, like I said, his stamp on this team.
I definitely notice a lot about him. He's one of those people that he doesn't leave any stone unturned. He understands what's going on, understands the situation, and kind of just goes about it with immense detail. He will always do his best to make sure he can, every small detail that someone may overlook or something that someone may think is not as important, he'll take the time out of his day to make sure that he addresses or that he understands and fixes the situation. So I appreciate that about him, that he's willing to go that extra step when it comes to our players and it comes to anything that we ask or anything we talk about.
Hey, I noticed a couple of plays down on the goal line early on with DeMarcus Lawrence, and that guy is just a dog. We hear a lot from other players about him, but what would you say about DeMarcus Lawrence and just what you have learned from him, because he's been in the league a long time?
Yeah, he's a great player. Obviously, like you said, he has that mentality. He goes up there, he plays the game the right way. He goes 100 miles per hour, and he creates havoc when he goes out there. So having a player like that is definitely nice for the team, and those are the things that we need. So you can't do nothing but appreciate him playing the game the right way and showing what it takes to do that.
Last question for me. Where you are as far as the week, have you guys looked at film yet? And, tell us about, taking the day off tomorrow and then coming back and getting ready for the Tennessee Titans. Where are you in that progression?
For us right now, our mindset is, obviously we have to address what was happening yesterday. So we're willing to go over that, look over it, and talk about, what areas to improve and whatever we need to fix. But after that, honestly, we're going to put that behind us and move on to Tennessee. We'll do that all on the same day and get our mind ready and get mindset ready to go out there and be ready for Tennessee this week.
Well, Boye, good luck this week, and we really appreciate you spending some time with us.
Appreciate you having me.